And since this blessed month has started, you have been completely out of the income picture.
Oh, yes,
They're
and the
asking,
team as well.
and Tarbi has obviously Saklan is giving a chance. He's also coming head on talking about Virat. How do you see Virat is going to play the semi-final tomorrow against New Zealand, first semi-final of Champions Trophy?
Unluckily, which should have been home ground of Pakistan, but Pakistani team had travelled a lot. Other issues of weather. So I think India is pretty much on the dominant side in this semi-final. Tremendously well, but South Africa, I think this time they will break their stereotype of losing every first-class cricket. No doubt, Virat was failed in the first-class cricket, but it will be very difficult to stay in the side. That's the reason Babar and company are reluctant to go in the first-class match.
So there are lots of discussion happening in sport and Tahir today. How are you, Tahir bhai?
Hey, good. Akib got his stroke, and what about you?
I'm doing well, Tahir bhai. And since this blessed month has started, Tahir bhai, you have been completely out of the income picture.
Oh, yes.
They're asking where is Tahir bhai? Where is FC College?
Yeah, Akib, I was receiving too much WhatsApp from the fans. Still, I am engaged by the fans on WhatsApp, Insta, Facebook, Twitter. Well, on every platform, the fans were sending me messages. And you raised a wonderful question. Yes, Akib, it was a blessed month, so energy is definitely your went down. But my passion of cricket was equal as a.
Even though Pakistan has been eliminated officially.
But still, my love and passion for the cricket is same. But fans should be happy and not be worried that I'm between them. And in my absence, Rana Sahab was there and was performing his
stupendous
obligation with full zeal and zest.
Rahul, how do you see as Saklan Mushtaq, we're hearing that he's becoming the coach and Pakistan is going to send a young team towards New Zealand. They're kicking out all of the senior players. How do you see this steps?
Akib, inclusion of Saklan Mushtaq is surprising.
No, it's not confirmed. It's in the news.
Yeah, because Akib, we have tested Saklan by
previously.
Muhammad Yusuf previously, and their inclusion was not up to the mark, right?
The term Kudrat ka Nizam, it became famous.
Kudrat ka Nizam, argue Kudrat ka Nizam is good. But your self-Nizam is also equally good to implement over there. Unless you won't implement your technique and experience on ground, the Kudrat ka Nizam or system of the nature won't be helpful for you and the team as well.
And Tahir has obviously Saklan is giving a chance. He's also coming head on towards India one-on-one. He's saying that they should play 20 matches against Pakistan to prove that. How do you see this?
Okay, I'm not sure why Saklan Mushtaq, in which sense.
Even Mohsin Khan said
Mohsin Khan's statement I can still surprised because he has in-laws in India and he knows India very well. Not sure why he has given this statement, but Saklan bhai, if you know the current scenario of the team, I think he is still living in the era of late 90s and early 2000s when Wasim, Babar, Shoaib Akhtar, Mohammad Sami, Abdul Razak, and long list players were over there. But now Saklan bhai, team has totally changed. Things have changed. So you should compare your team in the current scenario rather than in the late 90s or 20s.
And there basically Mohsin bhai said Virat Kohli is zero in front of Babar. How do you see this team?
Ankit, Virat Kohli is zero, no doubt. I agree. But look at his class. Same zero person perform exceptionally well whenever
he faces
important match, like especially Pakistan-India match happened. It is not the first time that he performed.
Well. Is called Daddy of Pakistan as a nickname.
And okay, we must acknowledge this thing. Not Daddy, but we must acknowledge that he is a good guy and perform exceptionally well. But on the other hand, okay, what our players are learning and what they are delivering nothing. Only they are just criticizing Virat. But okay, we can't criticize. We love cricket and we respect cricketers on merit. Virat is very much exceptional player for me and his respect will be in my heart forever. He is super for India and for Pakistan as well. Pakistani nation not love the cricket based on the ethnicity or nationality. They love the cricket without the class and gained and without the boundary of the border. So that's why Virat is in our heart.
Thirdly, we're talking about Virat. How do you see Virat is going to play the semi-final tomorrow against New Zealand, first semi-final of Champions Trophy? Sorry, against Australia.
Okay, Virat, not only Virat, whole Indian team will have the benefit of the UAE.
Pressure will be on him to perform tomorrow.
Yeah, because of Akib, I think this pressure won't be much on him because he has delivered very well in the Pakistan-Indian game. His pressure is minimized.
Now, a big game.
Yeah. Now, other team players should take the charge and should come up front and play exceptionally well.
But Sarva, you know, Australia can still beat him. Australia
is the dad of every nation. We must acknowledge this thing. And I think Virat and Indian team have the edge of playing in UAE because from almost last 2-3 weeks. They are playing on the same venue and practicing on the same venue, and it's like their home ground. Unluckily, which should have been home ground of Pakistan, but Pakistani team had traveled a lot, but they are stick to the one venue. No exertion of traveling, no any other issues of weather. So I think India is pretty much on the dominant side in this semi-final.
But Taiba, who are you predicting as the two finalists from this match and South Africa, New Zealand? It's a tough cast, but who are
But for me, one is Australia and other
South-
one is South Africa.
no New Zealand,
And-
Taiba, even
no,
though New
New
Zealand
Zealand.
performs stupendously.
Stupendously well, but South Africa, I think this time they will break their stereotype of losing every
And Taiba, we will be
semi-final.
watching that match live.
Yeah,
They're
but
Philly
still,
fans.
I will. On the other hand, I will relate bit higher New Zealand because South Africa's luck is always shakes in the semis. So New Zealand is bit on the lighter side.
And I think
Upper
South Africa want to take revenge of tri-series match happening.
Yeah, definitely. It is a good chance for them to take the revenge of that tri-series which recently took place in Pakistan.
Lastly, Taiba, before we close, even Modi Bhai, the golden hour of Pakistan, has said Babar has not played first class cricket for 3 or 4 years, which is really criminal, and you mentioned in the previous video also.
Yeah,
Very
okay,
possible.
because one thing first class is the mother of all the cricket, right? Player groom and develop their skills and capacities in the first class cricket. Look, Babar is a star player and he is absent from last 4 years and so from
And
the
Taiba, you know, even India forced Virat
first
and
class.
Rohit to play first
yeah,
class.
and
They-
after going to their first class cricket, no doubt Virat was failed in the first class cricket, but
The bowler was showing aggression also.
but he came very well. You know, his fans started to visit the ground since from the 4 a.m. to take their seat in the stadium. So same thing is when the senior player will play the first class cricket, the junior player or the upcoming young gun will also be nurtured and they will get the experience of playing with the senior player. This will minimize the gap between senior and junior players. I think the Babar is living in the fool's parasite that by making such high attitude, he will keep himself up from the junior player. But this concept is totally wrong. Babar bhai, you should go back to the first class cricket. It will improve your respect and also helpful for the juniors to nurture themselves and polish their skills to join the national team. But Babar will be afraid equally because whenever young gun will come in the team, his place from the team will be very difficult to stay in the side. That's the reason Babar and company are reluctant to go in the first class matches.
Taiba, thank you so much for time. Inshallah, tomorrow again we will try to have a video. Share, guys. That's it for this video. Like, subscribe to sponsors. Come up on the link. This till then is goodbye from me and Taiba. Say to the best self and Allah Hafiz.